Okay, here's another one of the pines. I was studying this before, and I think this is going to be what I call California bunjing, or literati in the California. Well, the Japanese approach, they like to make these really stark. And in California, it's so hot that when you make it that stark, it's very uncomfortable. So anyway, we'll be doing basically the literati style, but with more foliage to accommodate for our hot and dry weather. In the literati style, we generally don't have any taper, just kind of go straight up. But I'm going to keep some of these as sacrifice branch, because as this matures, if this doesn't fatten at all, we could end up with a reverse taper. So I'm playing cautious, not removing completely these. So these are sacrifice branches. Think without this, right? Now right here, I think it's on the inside curve, so I'll go ahead and take that off. Okay, this is, I think, is the front, and I'm gonna swing back, and then I'm going to start taking some of these off. This is some more of that sacrifice branch. This one too, so I'll just shorten it. Okay, now what I want to do is take some of these and sort of pull down without wiring yet. So just take things that are going up, and then they tend to naturally go down. We might need to help along later with a string or something like that. But basically, I can get most everything done without the wire. Now, some of this, when you want to get to the very precise finish, yes, the wire would help. Right here, this is the good branch because you want it on the outside, but there's a redundancy here with the other one, so I'll take that off. Okay, now you start to see the line. So we go up. This is a good branch out here. Probably save this small side and take the big one off. Or maybe not. Let me think about this. Maybe this needs to come down that way. So I'll go ahead and wait. Here we are at this very important apex. So we want movement and taper. Movement. Or should I come down to here? Let's see, I'll just take this side off for now. Let's see what happens if we go like that. And right here. Okay. Now, how tall do we want this whole thing? If I don't want it to go any further, I could cut this side off and go with that, or keep going that way. Okay, after studying this, I'm looking at going this way or going that way. I think the taper and movement is better with the smaller side, so I'm going to take this big side off. So yeah, now I got the movement and definitely better taper. So the literati style is one of the more difficult one because you have less to work with. Okay, now this is not final, but I think I have opened up enough so that I can work more. Same thing here. I want this to come down this way. Those of you that like the wire, this is a good place to do it, but I'm going to take my string and tie it and go like that. There is a branch here that's going to interfere because it's going up. I'll just take that off. See? Okay, so some of these might come off in the future, but for now I'm going to pull this down like that. So what I did was I tied it here, pull this one down, and try to do two at once, so I pull this one down too. And then now I'm just going to shorten this, and I think we're getting close to finish. Okay, I was trying to do something, I guess, because I have this green tie. But for now, you see this one going up, it's much too strong, so I'll just cut it off and go sideways. And then until I could remember what I was doing, I'll just shorten these things up. Well, must have been something because I tied it. It might be, you see this section here? There's nothing here, right? So I think what I was trying to do is to run parallel and then kind of make it look like there's some branches here. I don't know. You know, as many plants as I have, it's remarkable that I could remember anything. Okay, so, this one's not doing anything. So I tied a couple more little branches up on top. That way I could prevent future problems. So I'm gonna, wait a minute, I think the front might be right here. So anyway, here we go. This is the black pine, and I call it California bunjing. It might even be an informal upright. But anyway, this is not quite 20 years old, and most of the time you want a decent bonsai, black pine bonsai, it's about 20 years. So in a few more years, this should look better. So let's let you take a look at what this looks like as we spin it. I do these in the middle of winter, or not winter, as it gets cool, because they poke me and I get a rash. So you notice today I was wearing gloves and a little bit of arm protection. So anyway, I'm gonna let this go, and then maybe in the future we'll see it again. So yes, it has a ways to go, but it does have a great start. So this is Hiro saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. I'll just keep doing these pines because I'm having a very difficult time trying to teach it. So hopefully if I just keep doing it over and over again, you'll eventually figure out what I was trying to tell you. Okay, take it easy everybody. Goodbye.